Hello, users. Welcome back. We are here with a new game, and maybe not a series, but I wanted to give it a name anyway. Maybe we play more games like this. With Alpha Protocol, which is a game I actually love quite a bit. Slightly underrated, not an amazing game, but a very interesting and fun one. I would say at points it's great. Let's go with that. So we're calling this series When You're a Spy. For those of you that are familiar with the show Burn Notice, there is a main character named Michael Weston, and Michael is a spy with the CIA. He gets burned in that they cut all ties with him, and he has to basically live in Miami and deal with the consequences. So we are going to play this. The main character in this game is named Michael as well, and that made me think, what if I try to build him as if he was Michael Weston? For those that are not aware, Alpha Protocol is basically if you mixed Mass Effect and Hitman. Or, it didn't exist at the time, but Mass Effect and Burn Notice. It is a action RPG in the style of Mass Effect 1, I think. With dialogue and choices and sex scenes and espionage and all sorts of stuff. I'm very excited to share with you. One Matthew Rory of Giant Bomb fame worked on this game in the PR department when he was with Obsidian, which is always cool. But I actually just really like this game, and that's why there's a Giant Bomb joke about Matthew Rory's Alpha Protocol. If anyone's ever heard that before, it is because he worked on this game. He presented this game to a bunch of people that went on to be in Giant Bomb. So, all that said, I'm starting up the game now. I am in the wrong launcher. This is on GOG, not Steam. I'm not starting up the game now. I'm starting up the launcher to start the game now. They referred to the 3 JBs as their archetype choices. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. Okay. 6-7 is saying James Bond, Jason Bourne, and Jack Bauer. Yes, that is accurate. When I actually launch the game, I'll be able to tell you guys kind of about how we're going to play this, because I'm going to do a little bit different than I would normally play it. Maybe not, that's not necessarily true. We're going to do this in a very specific way. Game, would you launch, please? Today? Maybe? Yeah! Got a hell of a Sega intro. When's the copyright on this? When did this game release? As always, chat, let me know if... hold on, I gotta fix something. Let me know if the audio is low, if anything seems weird. Obviously, the game's paused right now because I alt-tabbed. Fixing something. Make sure that's working. Yeah, it's working. Oh, oh, oh. Who did that? Which one do you... Also, why is that sound not working? There it is. Okay. Anyway... What? Oh, Retro, have you not been here? You haven't been on one of my streams in a while. A, I'm saddened. B, I have a point redeem that you can use now. Am I having delay? Yeah, a little bit. Hold on a second, folks. I tested this before, but not before with the OBS running. Let me see if I can fix this. Ow. Okay. I think we're all right. Maybe? This is me talking very slowly so I can watch the feed. Bop. Bop. Yeah, we're okay. Alright, so... Alpha Protocol is a game that you can choose not necessarily classes, but starting backgrounds, which give you different skill points. However, there is one starting background called Recruit, where you start with less skill points, and by doing so have some special dialogue options. It's a harder game mode, but you do this because if you beat the game in Recruit, you unlock a game mode, or a background, called Veteran, which gives you a shit ton of skill points, and apparently custom dialogue options. I have beaten this game 2 times, once on console and once on PC, and both times I played through as Recruit, which meant that I've never played through as a Veteran. Hey Drake, how you doing? We'll start on normal. So, Veteran. You are the Leonardo da Vinci of clandestine warfare. A gifted marksman, a master of stealth, and a tech-savvy engineer rolled into one. Alpha Protocol didn't go looking for you. You went looking for them. Having saved the world once, why not save it again? So, here's our skill tree. What do we got? So, what I'm going to do, when I last played, I played with submachine guns and shotguns, which we're not going to do this time. What we are going to do is we're going to play What Would Michael Weston Do? So Michael Weston is the name of the main character from Burn Notice. And our character, I'm going to do my best to play as if he was Michael Weston. So, Michael does not tend to use shotguns. Let's go ahead and remove our ranks of shotgun. He doesn't tend to use SMGs, so we'll remove our ranks of SMGs. He uses stealth. He definitely uses pistols. All the posters happen with pistols. Maybe sabotage. We're gonna have that. Okay, thank you. Can I? No. I think we'll leave assault rifles at 3. Stealth pistols. Could do martial arts. Michael Weston does have a decent amount of fighting. Huh. What does sabotage give us? Yeah, I wish we could call in Sam Axe, played by Bruce Campbell. So what sucks, at one point, I was originally going to try and set up a series where we just watched, did a watch party with Amazon Prime, which had the entirety of Burn Notice, all seasons, and they're now doing away with the watch parties. Oh well. What is it, C'est la vie? I honestly, we feel good, but I have enough points for, like, either assault rifles. Alright, let's read the technical aptitude stuff, right? Extra ammo per weapon, that's actually pretty good. Extra ammo in chests. Cooldown on first aid. Oh, yeah. Yeah, recoil reduction? Yes, absolutely. And then we have 2 points we can't use, which is probably fine. What if I reduced... I actually think we'll not worry too much about martial arts. We'll leave that at 3, and then we'll focus on pistols first, then stealth, and probably technical aptitude. All right, this is our Michael Weston.
Air traffic control, this is Alpha 254, requesting clearance for departure. Roger that. Mark clear. Proceed to runway 5. السيارة جاهزة للسفر. لازم نتحرك. لازم نتحرك. نرجع للشمال. نعم سيدي. نعم سيدي. Alpha 2, we are clear for departure. Please take it. سيدي، الاستحضارات والتجهيزات كاملة. ايوه الصاروخ جاهز ومصلح. هلا تستنى الكلمة من شهيد.
I'm sure this will go fine. Uh-oh. Sorry for the flashbang, chat.
News will have more on the story as it develops.
If anyone is to blame for these events, Mr. Thornton, it is you. Alpha Protocol began here, after all.
All right. I'm sure this is fine.
Where's my gear?
Uh-oh. Wait.
Good. You're awake.
I wanted a PDA like this so bad. When speaking to someone, you'll enter a timed conversation. You can choose a stance. Suave, aggressive, professional, or sometimes A for a special stance.
I wasn't sure how long you'd be under. Those tranquilizers wore off fast.
Are hallucinations a side effect, or...
What?
Never mind. Just clearing my head.
The dose was pretty strong. I'm surprised you're even able to stand.
Be a professional.
Where am I?
You're locked in our medical bay. And when the guards find out you've regained consciousness, they'll put you under again.
Don't want that. Any reason why you're helping me?
Mina. Let's just say I'm not a fan of the indoctrination procedure here.
All the more reason to leave, then.
And how do you propose to do that? You're locked in. There's a guard outside. Eventually he's going to come check on you. And when he does...
Can you distract the guard? Unlock the door.
I could. A glitch in the security panel in the hall outside might do it. As long as you don't make too much noise when you leave, you might take him by surprise while he's checking it.
I don't remember there being...
Security system now. The door should be unlocked.
Oh boy, that is some motion blur. Hold on. No thank you. There we go. Time to crouch walk everywhere. Oh, right, because we have level 5 stealth, we can already see where the enemies are through walls. Hold on, I'm gonna move myself to the other side of the screen. Yeah, there we go. Hey, chat. I hope you're all having a great week. It is a short week for me this week. I'm not gonna make any promises, but maybe we also do a Friday stream. Wait, what did she tell me to do? I've already forgotten. Oh, good. We kept the unused AP. Great. There was something else. Gonna scuffle along. Oops. Can I not take his gun?
Fuck's sake. Somebody get me another angle.
Right. I actually don't remember if you can do that in perfect stealth or not.
On Thornton, now.
You need to shut off the alarm. The panel's on the wall. Do a bypass on it. Mike, careful. They probably have a guard in the lobby.
Yes, I'm way ahead of you, game.
It's on.
All right. Glad we upgraded pistols. Unfortunately, you can't hitman the bodies and just drag them everywhere, but it is what it is. Punched him in the throat.
Watch out for cameras. If they spot you or you destroy them, they'll sound an alarm.
All right, Michael, come on. So I'm very excited for this because previously you could only play this on PC with keyboard and mouse.
How did he wake up so fast? He just got here.
Mischief dealt with. So, in the TV show Burn Notice, that's the wrong way. Do I have a fast? I do have a fast turn. Fantastic. Okay. Michael West intends to take on personas or other identities as he is trying to infiltrate the baddies in whatever episode it is. And as part of that, a lot of the personas are hilarious. There's one where he's basically playing the devil, working to, like, he's playing a elusive businessman that can make weird, scary things happen to scare off, what is it? I want to say it's a Mexican cartel gang. They're really good stuff. But I think it's already, now that I think about this is probably going to decide on who we end up romancing.
Now we gotcha.
Left trigger to apply pressure, then set pin, okay. I don't remember how that worked on keyboard and mouse, and I can't imagine it was good. I gotta think about who's gonna be the most likely romance candidate to be like Fiona.
Careful, Mike. Truck coming in. And guards at the exit. Try to stay out of sight if you can.
Alright. I don't have an awareness skill, so... Nobody saw nothing. And we continue on. That's what I'm thinking, 6-7. But I'll wait to go into Y once until we meet her. Oh, right. Okay. B. Gotcha.
Line, Mike. Give it up.
I don't know. I seem to be doing just fine.
Intriguing.
gonna steal your cash? Ooh, dossier. Alpha Protocol is both the name... Oh, also it has its equivalent of the Codex. Alpha Protocol is both the name of a government organization and also the term used by agents that classifies them as rogue agents, outside intelligence agencies. Agents that have gone Alpha Protocol are considered acting alone or are traitors. So if the operation is discovered or goes awry, no blame will fall upon the U.S. Not many within the government are aware Alpha Protocol exists, and this separation from the majority of Washington bureaucracy and oversight is intended to protect the United States for accountability for Alpha Protocol's rogue operation. All right. Those doors are both locked.
Stay where you are. Don't.
All right, Mike, that's enough.
That's enough. I think that's my line. What the hell's going on?
Ooh,
Why
leveled
did you
up.
drug me?
We need to get the location of this facility confidential, especially if you got kidnapped and questioned.
Better in time.
Wouldn't be the first time, and I don't talk, which you should already know from my record.
Fair enough.
You did read my file, didn't you? I assumed you'd done your homework.
To me, it's just a lot of numbers and papers. So why don't you and I just talk a bit instead, all right? I'll form my own opinions.
So this is all part of the orientation?
Yep. I'm gonna ask you some questions, run you through some more tests, then you and I can talk. Face to face. That make you feel better?
You should already have everything you need. All I need is a weapon and the target.
I'm choosing all the options
Why you and
for
I
veteran
have a little chat right now.
because I've never seen them before.
I've been reading and
Also, it
rereading the
makes
dossier.
sense for Michael.
I barely got through it. Puts war and peace to shame.
Then let's make this quick and save us some time.
Fair enough. If you gain more experience in the field, you may want to specialize further. But we can leave that until you've got some missions under your belt. That's it. Now I'm gonna let you out of the pin here and meet the rest of the crew.
I'd prefer an assignment, not a meet and greet.
How about you earn it first? And that means following orders, got it? The rest of the crew will take it from here. They'll be running you through the basics of weapons, gadgets, and espionage tactics. When you're cleared on the basics, come find me for your assignment. I won't lie to you, Mike. It's a big one and dangerous, but I think you're the man for the job.
Sir, please back away from the camera.
I'll see you soon.
Hey,
Sick
Pittywalker.
of this Wizard of Oz bullshit. Alright, let's get through these tests.
Points. It's a trank gun, the both. I kind of want to save the points until we can. For a moment, I was about to be really upset because I thought it was them showing a Naruto run. It is not. His other hand is down. All right. Honestly, we're probably fine. But more money is probably good. And we'll keep the rest for now.
Big ass screen.
No weapons past this point.
Agent Nora, Agent Work Interrogation Routine. Agent Nora, do interrogation routine.
You don't have clearance to come in here.
All right. We can customize our shepherd.
Go on. Your gear's in the lockers.
Mike was very white. That's... What does Season 1 Mike look like? That's actually not too far off. No beard, but let's look at them. He did have 5 o'clock shadow a lot of the time, but not always. Most of the time he was clean shaven. We can get to the Doctor Strange. You can get the current Thor. Maybe that's the current Thor. We'll go with clean shaven. We can wear a hat. No hats. Now, sunglasses. Michael did usually wear sunglasses. They weren't aviators, though. They definitely weren't those. That... It's probably the closest to his sunglasses. Right? Let me look at this picture. What do the mirrored shades look like? I don't know. Let's leave him without the glasses. Eyes. What color are Michael Weston's eyes? Hard to tell from this picture, but it looks either like blue or gray. Hazel could be right. We'll go with that. Here's our Michael Weston. Sorry, Michael Thornton.
Orientation's not mandatory. You can turn around and go back to Westridge right now. Although that might make him upset.
You might want to take it a little easier when you escape next time.
Hello, Nolan North. I don't think I will. Nolan North has... He voices a main character in this game who I love a lot. But we won't meet him for a while. Westridge. Staff. Medical bay is off limits till further notice. In case of an emergency, notify your supervisor. Al Samad. Parcel buyer is confirmed as an agent of Al Samad. Seller appears to be operating the name Nasri? Forensic teams completed survey of suspected firing locations predicted by triangulation models. Good news! Evidence of ground-launched missiles. Would have had to have been guided missile. No way an unguided rocket could have hit an airliner at that altitude. Has been confirmed by discarded Sabat? Sabbat? Sabbat? I don't know what that is. Particulate matter. Excuse me. Both of which were fired with 99% certainty when Flight 6133 was shot down. Bad news, the missile Sabat, I don't know, matches no known ground-to-air missile system. None of there's there's no discernible markings, no telltale design marks, sizing and composition makes it a sure bet for a NATO-built weapon. But beyond that, we can't place it. It is almost certain some of the new generation tech. New fish coming on board tomorrow. You refer to him as Michael Thorton. Mike's no stranger to our line of work. He's a veteran of off-the-books organizations similar to our own. He actually found out about our organization and contacted me directly to come aboard. You know my policy. No one around here gets special treatment. Except for me, since I'm your king. But don't forget he's seen and done more than anyone on this team. He'll be put through the opening ceremony tomorrow, complete with the hostage scenario and obligatory psych games. Assuming all goes well, he'll be on a short list for Desert Spear. Darcy. I've run the names you sent me and found 17 out of 18 have been merely circumstantial links. There's one element of interest. Skip Baxter, the GOP lobbyist on the list. Found an interesting money trail on him. He collected re-election funds from 16 different corporations. 87.5 were within federal election limits. The remainder were beyond the 2,300 limit put in place at the time, and pooled them into True Leadership PAC Fund. However, the check for the exact money Baxter put into the TL PAC Fund went out on a check numbered 1016, memo to Restoration. The check was buried internally, but I found the cashed check in the records of a bank in Saudi Arabia and cashed by a Nigel Winthrop. Well, there, 193, 900, Nigel Winthrop's in Interpol's database. The name is a known alias of Shahid. Oh, I missed it. Oh, no. Okay, no, that was the first one. All right. That sure looks good coming on you. All right, let's read the original. Hey, Mina. I guess you didn't get my email. I'm going to make Darcy sound like this because he's a shithead. I'm going to guess you didn't get my email from the other day. No big deal. Maybe we can do dinner tonight? I know the mess hall isn't dining, but it's not like we can take a ride down the street for exquisite French cuisine. And who says cafeteria food can't be romantic? I'll save our cafeteria or ketchup packets and frame them when our grandkids ask about how we met. Sean. Really, Sean. I'm just not interested. And the whole mention of grandkids is just a little bit creepy. Perhaps I can ask Westridge what he thinks of your constant attempts at team building. Mina. Well, okay then. Gadget orientation.
Mikey, be with you in a moment. I'm just setting some things up here. I'm Sean Darcy. I'm going to be running you through tech orientation.
I thought you were told I'd be coming by. The sequence isn't ready yet.
Huh? This isn't like booting up a computer, Mikey. We have a lot of tech to warm up.
Yeah, but you knew those procedures before I arrived. Were you not prepared?
Whoa there, Mikey.
You call me Mikey again, Agent, and I will knock you on your ass. I don't like your attitude. I don't like you.
This is amazing.
Now, whatever you have to do, get
This
on
is
it.
amazing. This is not how these interactions go normally.
Mikey, Mike, Agent, whatever. I'm glad you finally showed up. Thought you might have gotten lost on the way here. Or were too busy beating up some more guards.
Neither. Just surveying the area, actually. Checking out the facility.
Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, not a good idea. Hitting the guards, I mean. The ones here have a lot of time on their hands, and that means a lot of time to hold grudges.
I'll keep that in mind, but I wasn't expecting to be drugged and attacked.
A good agent's ready for anything, Mikey.
Mm.
Enough chit-chat. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Well, you do. I'm mostly here as an observer. I'll be doing your evaluation, too.
What's that out there? A used car lot?
A target range for you. For me, more like a shooting gallery. Head out the door there and we'll get started.
All right, then.
Open the locker and equip yourself. If you use them all, just come back and grab some more. All right, everyone's favorite, grenades. Let's see that arm of yours. Go on, start chucking them. They're concussion rounds, so don't be skittish. They sting, not kill. Something more challenging. Try a ricochet to hit the target behind the wall. Lob it behind the target and use the wall for a hook shot.
Which target?
Now, try and get one through the window. Now for some fireworks. Try and chuck one beneath the truck and take out the gas tank. Never get tired of that one. Now, see that electronic lock there? Use your EMP grenade to shut it down. It can save you time in the field. It's shut down. No more lock. Alright, see that locker there?
Let me guess. You want me to place one on the door?
Nice. And just in time.
Hey, Dodge, what's going on?
Guess some of the other guards will be pulling double shifts for a while. You know those guards you beat up when you got out of medical? Yeah, well, they're gonna be joining us in a second. You've got a head start, so if I were you, I'd set an ambush. Just start running. Me, I'd use the mines. That's what they're for.
Just get me for a shot. Devices. Hey, Thornton! Wait up, we just want to talk to you. Stiff bastard.
Let's oop, oop, oop. There we go.
The doc's gonna be pissed. All right, all done. Head on up, Mike. I'll give you a breakdown on your performance.
We'll definitely be doing this one again because it did not go well.
So, Mikey, you did all right on the basic run.
Ah, that's not that bad.
You know, that performance wasn't half bad. Almost as good as my record. How about we up the stakes? Take this to the big leagues.
Sure.
What do you have in mind?
All right, me and the guards, who you already met when you woke up, pooled our petty cash. And we'd like to make you a little bet.
All right. I'm listening.
It's a rematch, on our terms. It's simple. Disable all the alarms and escape the area in the time provided. And you take home the winnings. If you lose, you'll owe us. Got it?
Sounds good to me.
Just head into the range and we'll get to it, Mikey.
All right, then. Tell your team to get ready.
So here we are. Rematch for you and the guards, but on their terms. So listen up. There's alarms hidden all over the course. All you need to do is shut them down. But the guards are gonna try and reset them. Every time an alarm goes off, another squad's coming in. And they all want a shot at you, trust me.
Ooh.
Alarm goes off enough times, and you're gonna get trampled. But you have the technology to beat them. So let's see you even the odds, if you can. Nice, Mike. There's the distraction. Trying to get back to the medical bay, huh?
I got that. All right.
There's the alarm again.
Oh my god. We're reloading. Hope this doesn't set us too far back. Let's find out.
So here we are.
Okay.
Rematch for you and the guards, but on their terms. So listen up. There's alarms hidden all over the course. All you need to do is shut them down. But the guards are gonna try and reset them. Every time an alarm goes off, another squad's coming in. And they all want a shot at you, trust me. Alarm goes off enough times, and you're gonna get trampled. But you have the technology to beat them. So let's see you even the odds. If you can.
Let's check one every 10 minutes.
There's the distraction.
I'll check it out now.
Oop.
Back to the medical bay, huh?
How do I, cancel? Cancel? It is... that button?
All sections report to base.
There's the alarm again.
Gonna just take that. Gonna deal with that. Okay. One, two, three, four.
There you go. Getting sick of hearing them anyway. Thought they might have you for a second. Guess I was wrong. All right, head on up and I'll call someone in to clean up the course. And the bodies.
All right.
Pretty thorough. Made a real mess of things. In a good way.
That's all I need. See you in the field, Darcy.
If you say so, Mike.
That's the gun one. There's the stealth one. Go meet the old man.
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
Alan Parker, I'm here for espionage orientation, so let's not waste time.
You're Thornton, Westridge's candidate for the job.
I thought I said let's not waste time. Any other facts you want to spill, or can we get to it?
Very well. So,
Yeah, you liked it.
orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
Yes.
Excellent. And I don't need to explain. Up the ladder is the training area. The first test is navigating through the environment without being detected. Following that, you'll be facing live challenges against the agents here.
All right.
Anything else I should know about running this course?
Yes. I suggest you do it quickly. And talking gives your position away.
What's the deal with the security panel?
It secures the entrance. If you're as capable as Westridge says, then you should have no trouble hacking it and gaining access to the course. Clock's ticking.
Great.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Sorry, chat. I am doing a little bit of a perfectionist run here.
Area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
Alan Parker, I'm here for espionage.
Oh, right, you can't skip text.
So let's not waste time.
You're Thorton, Westridge's candidate for the job.
I thought I said let's not waste time. Any other facts you want to spill, or can we get to it?
Very well. So, orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
Yes.
Excellent. And I don't need to explain. Up the ladder is the training area. The first test is navigating through the environment without being detected. Following that, you'll be facing live challenges against the agents here.
Anything else I should know about running this course?
Yes. I suggest you do it quickly. And talking gives your position away.
You got it.
What's the deal with the security panel?
It secures the entrance. If you're as capable as Westridge says, then you should have no trouble hacking it and gaining access to the course. Clock's ticking.
Great.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
It shouldn't see me. Huh. Okay. Interesting. One more shot.
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down.
I also love that, interestingly enough, BioWare eventually adapted this method of dialogue. Not necessarily the speed, right? But, hey, choosing not based off of the text, but based off the mood. That was what they did in Dragon Age and Andromeda.
So, orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
Yes.
Excellent. And I don't need to explain. Up the ladder is the training area. The first test is navigating through the environment without being detected. Following that, you'll be facing live challenges against the agents here.
Anything else I should know about running this course?
Yes. I suggest you do it quickly. And talking gives your position away.
What's the deal with the security panel?
It secures the entrance. If you're as capable as Westridge says, then you should have no trouble hacking it and gaining access to the course. Clock's ticking.
Great.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
We got this. Oh, come on. I know I said one more time, chat, but I'm a liar. My perfectionism cannot stop me. Oh, I saw that T-pose game. You can't hide that from me.
Machines are down the hall and to the right.
Alan Parker, I'm here for espionage orientation. So let's not waste time.
Okay.
I said let's not waste time. Any other facts you want to spill, or can we get to it?
Very well. So, orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
Yes.
Excellent. And I don't need to explain. Up the ladder is the training area. The first test is navigating through the environment without being detected. Following that, you'll be facing live challenges against the agents here.
Anything else I should know about running this course?
Yes. It's a cute...
Just gonna fast forward their speech here.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
What did he even... Alright, this is the last shot.
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
Alan Parker.
I like that the fast forward like keeps their head movement, but stops their mouth from moving. There's just a bunch of like awkward standing around.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course.
Where are you at?
Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Oh, I know why this is being so loud. I should have kept the... I put on the stealth suit instead of keeping the medical gown on. I was never here? No one saw nothing.
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making you.
That... What even happened? Here's what we're doing. We're gonna go see if I can change back to the Oh, I can't. Yeah, see, it's noisy. Well, that's unfortunate. I made a poor decision. It's fine. We can make this work. Sorry, folks. Let me know if this is boring you. We'll go from there.
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
Yep.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
What? Okay.
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making you hesitate.
Problem solved.
I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
Your score is based on several factors. Sorting the numbers now.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I went undetected. I didn't know that they want me to take the guards out.
Outstanding. Well above average, especially for a trainee. Okay. You want to run it again?
Nah, we're good.
I don't think so.
Very well, I'll log the results. Westridge can complete your evaluation once you finish the other tests.
That it? If that's the worst you can throw at me, then it shouldn't be hard to prove myself.
Of course, not enough of a challenge for you?
No.
Then I have an assignment for you. This one won't be.
Ooh.
What? You mean like a covert training op? Aren't you guys carrying orientation too far?
Nothing about Alpha Protocol is orientation, Agent Thornton, despite the semantics. The penalty for getting caught, however, won't be a poor score. It'll be detention.
Sure.
So, are you up for it or not?
Well, I'm up for it. Let me see what you need. You want me to head back to the medical center? Why? What's the file name?
Jacob.
Why use this algorithm to encrypt it? That's like putting an electric fence around a dog kennel.
Your metaphor notwithstanding, the file contains the location of this facility, something people would pay dearly to have. Thus, the encryption. Not only will this be a much more practical use of your talents, but I think you'll be curious to see where in the world you're going to be sent.
Sure.
Any other intel I should be aware of?
Nothing you can't find out on your own. We aren't even having this conversation right now, and the clock is running.
Got it.
Oh well.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
Hello, guys. Pay no attention. Oh no!
You guys.
We're not gonna have this dialogue. We're gonna do this, and I'm just gonna skip all this stuff.
Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Good. Because I'm sick of this room.
Trust me, Mike. If it was up to me, you'd never see this interrogation cell again.
Oh, alright. We're doing this the hard way. One more time. How are we all doing, chat? I hope you are having a good night. I am having a good time, even though we're having to repeat a bunch of stuff. I just remember... Oh, you know what? Did I choose hard? No, I chose normal. I don't know. I don't remember having this much trouble. It may also be because the gamepad support is somewhat experimental. This one...
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
Damn it.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
Whoa, whoa! Oh. I'm just gonna take him out.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
Come on, turn around. Ooh, I punched him right in the throat. We're not going to restart again. Heading to Seco, yes. When you're a spy because a spy is a spy, but also a spy. Can't upgrade stealth anymore, can I? I cannot. Not until we unlock the next tier. Well, that's unfortunate. Hi, I was never here.
Did you do as I asked?
Got the data, no problem.
I'll download it from your PDA. Were you seen?
Not enough to reveal what I was doing. No.
Oh, come on.
Anything you can tell me about my real estate?
Blah 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 blah. We're gonna do it one more time.
That intel you gave.
Was there anything else? What?
That's all I wanted to ask. Hope I didn't take up much of your time.
You did.
One more time.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
I was never here? Nope, I was here. Stealth line of sight in this game was always weird. Which, again, this is why this works so much as playing as Michael Weston. Because while he tried to, like, blend in and stuff, when shit went bad, he went heavy. Okay.
You hear that?
99. Oh, fucking... I'm just gonna evaporate into the side of the screen here.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
What? I don't even understand how he saw me.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
Come on. Wrong save. Okay, this will be the last time, because I would like us to get to the first mission and do... Well, actually, we still have one more training to do. So I'd like to do that, rather than me futzing around this whole time, trying to perfect run the intro.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
We saw nothing. Still fine. No alarm was raised. And then if he doesn't like our performance on this one, then it's fine. Oh, okay. Said one more time, and I'm wrong because we got cheated. I wish I could get the trank gun. Make this a lot easier. Where do you go to? Just there? Go type at that computer. Okay. Didn't raise an alarm. I'll take it. More intel. Go back to normal, please. Thank you. I don't know what we can do for that. We could lure him back in here. Don't get spotted, don't get spotted, don't get spotted, don't get spotted, don't get spotted. Good enough. Go, 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 go. Get him, get him, get him. Woo! We were never here. No one saw nothing.
Did you do as I asked?
Got the data, no problem.
I'll download it from your PDA. Were you seen?
Not enough to reveal what I was doing.
Oh, come on.
Now that you have this file, anything you can tell me about my real assignment?
You go into the Middle East to recover stolen prototype missile technology. Your probability of success is in the lower 20th percentile.
Wait, I'm going to the Middle East?
I've downloaded intel onto your PDA. That should prove useful when you reach your destination.
That intel you gave me, why wouldn't I have that already if I'm going on the mission?
That is a good question, Agent. I would find an answer to it when you can. If not here, then in Saudi Arabia.
I don't like the sound of that.
Good.
So when am I shipping out?
After you finish your orientation with Westridge, it's customary for him to outline, in a slow and plodding way, his expectations for you. Then he'll send you to fetch, like a good dog.
I'm not sure I like that comparison.
Yeah, well, none of us do, Agent. But such is the nature of the kennel you've been put in. Was there anything else?
What do you actually do here?
My primary role is intelligence analysis, but at times I serve as a handler during sensitive missions.
So you've been on a lot of Alpha Protocol ops?
Key ones, yes. I was involved in the events leading up to your assignment, in fact.
How?
I took on the role of a contractor, an accountant. Money is one of the easiest ways to track events. It often leaves the best fingerprints.
So you're a spy?
I'm an observer. I rarely take action. But the smallest event, if analyzed incorrectly or acted on improperly, could have great repercussions. And that's where I come in, to interpret events.
Like butterfly wings sparking a tornado, that kind of thing?
Spare me the butterfly cliche. Guerrilla actions, nuclear tests, exposing a corrupt politician, a rise in grain prices, and... yes, the downing of an airliner in the Middle East. All of these things have the potential to create larger catastrophes.
Okay.
Controlling the repercussions of these events, getting agents the information they need to put fires out before they rage out of control, that is my job.
So when I'm in the field, my orders come from you, or another analyst. My job is, what, to listen?
Yes, it's a numbers game. But decisions must be made quickly. If the decisions are solely reactive or passive, well, then you operate at a disadvantage.
So sometimes you create events.
For political equilibrium, yes, at times. At other times, to give America an economic advantage.
I thought we were mostly mission-driven.
We are. But even you will see the effect that even seemingly minor interactions have on the structure of a mission. Carry the logic one step up, and it shouldn't be hard for you to grasp.
You like working here?
My responsibilities don't account for that, nor should they.
You know, I actually thought you were the janitor when I arrived.
That would either be an insult or an excellent deduction. I'm guessing the former.
I was actually just trying to make conversation. But why would that be an excellent deduction?
Because, Agent, Alpha Protocol can only maintain plausible deniability as long as no one knows we exist. That means continually cleaning and scouring data, masking our communication lines, and protecting our global positioning.
I understand. That must be a full-time task, and an important one.
Agreed. Even Westridge would say I hold the most important post in the facility. So in short, yes, I clean up after others, and if necessary, I'm the one tasked with shutting this program down.
Shutting it down?
Turning off the lights, putting up the chairs, locking the door.
What does that mean exactly?
This place cannot be found. If Alpha Protocol is compromised, any evidence of the program must be deleted.
But what happens to the... I mean, is there an escape route, or what happens?
What do you mean, Agent? Be specific. I dislike dancing around an issue if one exists.
What happens to the program? Seems like a waste of resources.
You are correct. If ended, it starts again under a different name, with a new agenda.
You sound like you've done this before.
If I have, it's classified. Or perhaps I'm joking. Are we done here, Agent? I think I've answered all your questions.
Some of them, yeah. The others can wait.
Okay, finally, onto the shooting range. Holy crap.
Hello? Anybody shooting in here?
Agent Thornton. Hello.
Hey. Hey, you're the one I spoke to when I woke up in the medical bay. Glad that wasn't a hallucination.
It may have been. Do you remember my name? Or do I need to write it down for you?
Hi, Mina.
Mina, right?
That's right. Good to see you've recovered from the medical room with your memory intact.
Memory intact? Speaking of which, I don't remember where I left my keys or my passport.
Confiscating personal items is quite routine. I wouldn't worry about that. But let's get down to the task at hand.
Veteran choices.
Training and test your accuracy.
Any parameters to this test, and what firearms do you supply?
Assault rifle, pistol, submachine guns. The works.
Shotgun?
That too. For the close quarter exercise.
Any special ammo?
You're thorough.
It's why I was recruited, and it's also why I'm alive today. Now, are we using special ammo or not?
Not for this exercise.
Fine. We ready?
Just head through the door to the firing range, and I'll keep in contact with you over the earpiece. Head over to the table, get your weapons, and we can begin.
All right.
The standard field agent package includes a pistol, SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Let's start with the pistol. Equip the pistol, then aim down range and take some shots at the target. Good aim. Now, steady your aim for a few seconds, then fire. Precision shots can take down a target quickly. Almost. Now, let's move on to the submachine gun. Now let's empty the clip. Let you get a feel for the recoil. Now take cover. Still using cover, take some shots at the target. Accuracy's terrible when we're firing blind, but it can get the job done, eventually. Now try popping out and focusing your aim. You can use cover to your advantage here. I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Let's see how you do against some moving targets. Now, with the pistol, you'll want to be patient and attack when targets get close. Good. Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next. Now for your submachine guns. If you're trapped in close quarters with multiple opponents, the SMGs can help clear the room quickly. Not subtle or quiet, but... range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
I don't think we did enough, but we'll see. Hey, Robot Spacer. Get you a shout out. Alpha Protocol's going fine, other than my desire to do the stealth one perfectly, and it taking up, 40 minutes.
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now.
Alright. Is somebody out on the course?
Darcy. He's trying to beat your time.
He is? And here I thought we were going to be such good friends.
As soon as he knew you were talking to me, Mike, he was in here in a second, in case he saw you as a challenge for my affections. It's like a cage match with you boys.
I guess I'll need a wrestling name for the upcoming match then.
I'll see if I can think of something.
No need. Thornton is already vaguely Norse, and heavy-handed enough for most people. How did I do on the course?
Ooh.
It'll do. Satisfactory enough for Westridge, I think.
I think we'll do that again.
You can give it another run if you want. The course should be free.
I can beat my own score, no problem.
Okay, let's give it another go. If you do better on this run, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right.
That, what? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. We can do better than that. We're going to just skip through these dialogues because we've done it before. Blue Rod Spacer gets to see the fast forward dialogue where they don't actually say anything but move their heads as if they had.
The standard field agent package includes a pistol, SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Let's start with the pistol. Equip the pistol, then aim down range and take some shots at the target. Good aim. Now, steady your aim for a few seconds, then fire. Precision shots can take down a target quickly. Almost.
What? Well, we did it.
Now, let's
Okay.
move on to the submachine gun.
Weird.
Now let's empty the clip. Let you get a feel for the recoil. Now take cover. Still using cover, take some shots at the target. Accuracy's terrible when firing blind, but it can get the job done, eventually. Now try popping out and focusing your aim. You can use cover to your advantage here. I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Let's see how you do against some moving targets. Now, with the pistol, you'll want to be patient and attack when targets get close. shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next. Now for your submachine guns. If you're trapped in close quarters with multiple opponents, the SMGs can help clear the room quickly. Not subtle or quiet, but... And that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully.
Shit. Shit.
Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Yeah. All right. If we don't get perfect, we'll just continue on. It's fine. We only got 15 minutes left. I want to at least get to the starting mission.
Good, Mike. I'm logging.
All right, Darcy.
But he's supposed to...
I think we can get more points in the shotgun segment. So we'll try one more shot.
Satisfactory enough for Westridge, I think. You can give it another
One more
go if
time.
you want. The course should be free.
And then we'll just, I guess we'll finish the training, get the intro, and then call it.
Okay, let's give it another go. If you do better...
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right.
No! Every time with that. I just gotta get closer. Alright.
It may have been.
Nina.
Do you remember my name? Or do I need to write it down for you?
One last try. I keep saying that today, but this will actually be the last try. Just sucking it up all over the place today.
The package includes a pistol, SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Let's start with the pistol. Equip the pistol, then aim down range and take some shots at the target. Good aim. Now, steady your aim for a few seconds, then fire. Precision shots can take down a target quickly.
You want it to be all the way there.
Now, let's move on to the submachine gun. Now let's empty the clip. Let you get a feel for the recoil. Now take cover. Still using cover, take some shots at the target. Accuracy's terrible while firing blind, but it can get the job done, eventually. Now try popping out and focusing your aim. You can use cover to your advantage here. I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Let's see how you do against some moving targets. Now, with the pistol, you'll want to be patient and attack when targets get close.
Shit.
Good.
Oh my god. That was the last run, so...
Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets.
Oh.
Good. Next. Now for your submachine gun.
Yeah, our time is worse. We're not even gonna get 60 points this time. It's fine.
Quickly. Not subtle or quiet, but and that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Man. Alright. Whatever it is, it is. You know, I wonder if I did better on my previous playthroughs, because I always maxed out assault rifle.
Mike, I'm logging.
If he does, then I'll...
Oh, man. We are one away. We're not going to do it again, but that's hot trash.
That's pretty good. Not the best on record, but still. You can give it another run if you want.
One more
You
time.
should be free.
I can beat my own score, no problem.
Okay, let's give it another go. If you do better on this run, your new score will overwrite.
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right.
It keeps the best run.
Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next. And that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle.
I missed.
That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back.
Oh well. You say that's 6'7", and I got a frickin' 1560 on mine.
Good, Mike.
Yes! Eat it.
That's one of the most impressive scores I've seen. With that in mind, you did so well. I'm wondering if you'd be up for something more challenging. A bonus round.
Oh.
This is a joke. Did you scale it down for that jackass? I could walk the rest of the way.
Jackass? Now I'm hurting.
So will Darcy. Did I mention we don't use live rounds?
Oh.
They still sting, though.
I'm listening.
Go in there, and if you can hit Darcy where it counts, that'd be worth a recommendation in my report.
You got it.
Worth some rep with
Darcy can get bent.
And it'd be earned.
Sure, sounds good. Any preference on weapon?
These targets are pretty easy for someone to hit. Thornton could have aced this thing blind.
Give me the gun.
Let's start with the pistol again. Don't worry. We're using tranquilizer rounds, so you won't be doing any lasting harm to your targets. Besides, turnabout is fair play. They drugged you, so...
That wasn't as much fun as I'd hoped.
All right, you're all done.
Get bent, Darcy. Oh, I leveled up.
All right, let's see here. Well done. Critical hit. I don't think I have to worry about Darcy coming by again.
Anything else I can do?
No, Agent Thornton. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, that's a way to finish up.
Westridge yet? You may want to pay him a visit after
We'll go get Westbridge dialogue and start the mission, and we'll save it. But yes, that is a great conclusion. Let's is the email changed around at all? Yeah. Nope, same one. Okay. I also love that the veteran's starting gear is basically a Metal Gear Solid sneaking suit. Robot Spacer, since you are not here, when you start... So this is Mass Effect meets Hitman / Burn Notice / Jack Bauer. 24. You get to choose a background. One of the backgrounds is Rookie. And if you start with less skill points in that mode, and it's a little bit harder. But if you finish on Rookie, you unlock Veteran, which means you start with... Nope, Roland. A shit ton of skill points. And so I maxed a bunch of stuff out. We have a bunch more. I'm gonna hold on to them. We'll see what we need when we get into the next map. All right, Westridge.
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
You tell me.
Now you're learning. I have to admit I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical. You gave our staff a run for its money.
I gave it my best, and so did they.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here. Looks like you did well on the tech portion of the test. Very well. Past Darcy's bitching, there's some real compliments in here if you look at the numbers. Mina's report on your weapon skill was impressive. In fact, I think you outperformed many of the guards. And it's your first day.
She's a good teacher.
She is. And she has a good eye for potential. I'll let her know your opinion. And here's a surprise. A positive evaluation from Parker. On the number side as usual. But he actually took the time to write a sentence.
He did? What was the sentence?
You may have been right about this one, Westridge.
Yeah.
For Parker, that's high praise. Assuming you don't let us down, Mike. Looks like that's it for the physical evaluation. Now for the hard part. Tell me why you're here. Not everyone gets chosen for this line of work, but you volunteered.
Duty.
Usually we have to ask.
Michael Weston was very much like fallen to the CIA.
Best way to do that.
Give me a mission and I'll prove it.
What makes you think you're ready? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here.
I'm a veteran.
Convincing me.
I think I'd like to cut through this bullshit and get to the mission.
In good time. Even vets like yourself could benefit by what I'm about to tell you. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark, there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
I'm listening.
Good, because listening is a large part of it. The way you talk to people, your attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
All right.
I'm not sure I understand. Is there something wrong with how I deal with people?
No, believe it or not, you're not here because
this
you're
is the
a people
tutorial.
Person. You're here because your psych profile says you're skilled at manipulating others.
Was that a compliment?
You'll see. The way you project yourself definitely affects what people think of you, and your reputation with them.
And if I want to impress them?
You don't always want to or need to. Having a good or bad rep with someone can actually gain you different benefits. Sometimes you want to piss someone off so they can't think straight. Other times you want to build a strong rapport with someone and talk your way out of a bad situation. All depends on your objective. This goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you into a lot of dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're talking to on your headset. How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
So if I piss them off, I'm screwed?
No. A handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who resents you.
This is a long way of telling me that I should just act the way I want? And if I compromise an asset in the field by choosing the wrong path?
No, again, there are no bad choices, just results. Over time, folks may hear about you, and you're going to before they meet you. They may have a preconceived notion of how you're going to treat them, which can affect their reaction.
Well, maybe they should take the time to know the real me.
If only. Time's something no one seems to be able to spare, especially during a conversation. Although that can be a plus.
If I need a breather to assess the situation, right?
The clock doesn't stop when you're speaking to someone. So if you need to get your second win before a fight, making small talk can buy you time.
But if I'm running on adrenaline, won't chatting take me off my guard?
It can. So if you need to get to the point, act instead of fight. For example, if you don't think I have any more to teach you, then you could just say, I'm done with this. I wouldn't think any less of you. You seem to have the basics down.
And if they're a target, why talk to them at all?
Sometimes it is better if you shoot first. Still approaching someone to talk to them can allow
Not the Michael Weston way. Michael always tried to, like, maneuver his way out of a fight.
Assuming there's even a way you want the
Seduce Yancey.
How do I know how someone wants to be treated? At least enough to cooperate.
If that's what you want to do, pay attention to the clues in your environment. Sometimes people will have advice, and intel can help. But there's another way. Read much?
Everything I can get my hands on, or download, or take from scribbled bloody confessions.
There's a host of information out there through dossiers, email, and other documents that represent total research others.
Hey, Darkstar, how you doing?
Target, organization, or operation.
I really enjoyed this game. This is my first veteran run, though.
Exactly.
Thanks for the follow.
Sometimes you'll spot obvious triggers.
We are about to finish up, though, but we'll be back on Saturday.
Others who respect loyalty, duty, a professional approach. Others who don't have time for bullshit and like it when you get to the point. But dossiers just don't contain psych information. They'll usually have combat information on your target as well. What side they favor, any past injuries, common weapons or tactics they use. Some of it blunt, some of it subtle. But if push comes to shove, it can give you an edge in combat. The more you've done your homework, the more vulnerable they'll be.
Makes sense to me. I'd rather get a firefight over with as quickly as possible.
Amen to that. Our records are complete.
Hey, he likes me.
When you have downtime.
You have dossiers on everyone here?
Yep, if you can dig them up. You might learn a few things. Sometimes reading a dossier will give you more options when dealing with others. A few facts to bring up, to shake secrets loose.
What about you?
You should already know what makes me happy, Mike. And what pisses me off.
How do I know when I have the go-ahead to start accessing files?
After meeting a target or hearing their name referenced by someone else, you should have a target ID. Then hop onto the database and start doing your homework. You can usually unlock their basic information at that point. Let's start with a simple one. Al-Samad. That should be familiar to you.
The terrorist group.
Yes, you can research groups as well as people. It doesn't carry the same benefits, but it can provide useful intel in the field. Talking to people about others is a good way to help gain dossier information.
It's very warm in here.
Have information on someone that can unlock a brand new threat.
Let's see what's going on in the mainframe room.
Okay, so I've suffered through your interrogation and know how to give one if need be. Am I ready or not?
We'll see. Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Okay.
Good. Because I'm sick of this room.
Trust me, Mike. If it was up to me, you'd never see this interrogation cell again.
Yeah, we know how that goes.
Recognize him?
That's Sheikh Ali Shahid, the voice of Al-Samad. They say he was responsible for shooting down that airliner in the Middle East.
Yeah, he got his hands on some prototype Halbeck technology. A missile with a multi-stage targeting system called Jacob's Ladder. That airliner was his first target.
Huh.
Specs and shadiness of this whole thing aside, how did Shahid get his
So,
hands on that missile?
we helped the analyst get a document that was called Jacob.
We need them back before he gets any more trigger happy. Then we want you to kill him.
Understood, but if the opportunity presents itself, should I take him alive?
If you can. Either way, we want him out of the picture and away from any more taped broadcasts.
If I can bring him back here, I will.
All right, then, pack your gear. You're heading to Saudi Arabia.
Not coming with me?
I'll be there in spirit. And on video and radio when needed, Agent.
And I just got here. Oh, well, I'm gonna miss this place.
I doubt it. I'll contact you when you reach Saudi Arabia.
All objectives completed. All right. We'll do a read here. After awakening in the medical facility surrounded by armed guards, Agent Thornton was put through a rigorous screening process. Agent Thornton was not notified of the test. After a brief introduction to the facility, Thornton was instructed to attend orientation on the use of gadgets, espionage, and infiltration tactics. Espionage and infiltration tactics, and in basic weapon use. Mita Tang reports that Agent Thornton excelled on the weapons range and has cleared him for field operation. Agent Thornton apparently ran the weapons course again after a score was calculated, and due to an unspecified weapon misfire on the range, Agent Darcy was hit and injured. While able to conduct orientation, Agent Darcy is still recovering. Seeing Darcy reports that Thornton is fully cleared for technical operation and notes that his use of gadget on the course was inventive. There was apparently several injuries on the gadget range due to a miscommunication in training schedules. Several guards were slated to begin the course at the same time as Agent Thornton, as a result, suffered various injuries while believing Thornton was a part of the challenge. The agents are now recovering. Alan Parker, citing Agent Thornton's score on the espionage course as one of the best in some time, while expressing some skepticism on Thornton's lack of experience, initial testing proving promising. Agent Thornton finished for a short period of time during espionage orientation. Thornton's whereabouts during this period are unknown, although Alan Parker claims that he noticed nothing out of the ordinary during the scheduled orientation run. Psychiatric evaluation was given by Yancey Westbridge. Agent Thornton meets the psychological profile required for tracking down the missing Halbeck missiles and dispatching Sheikh al-Shahid.
Care to explain how Halbeck lost its missiles?
Old news. An accounting error.
The missiles. You didn't lose them, did you?
Angry, Mr. Thornton? Because of what happened in Saudi Arabia.
So yeah, the game starts in media res.
Mike, can you read me? I'm getting lots of interference.
I made it to Saudi Arabia, sir. I'm at the safe house.
I guessed that much. See any shadowy agents in trench coats at the airport?
No, sir, I don't think so.
That was a joke, Mike. But stay on your toes anyway. Finding Shahid is your primary objective. Trouble is, we don't know his location.
I'll see where the checkpoint is here, but...
An arms dealer, Nasri, is believed to have
Ooh, we have some of Nasri's stuff.
And he's currently operating in Saudi Arabia. If you can intercept him, maybe he can tell you where Shahid is, or guide you to the missiles.
Do we have anything else on Nasri?
Nothing more than what's in his dossier. If you can manage to make any contacts and find out more, we'd welcome it. We also tracked down the location of an airfield Shahid used in the past. If you can sneak in and plant a listening device, we may be able to track flight Shahid is using to move through Saudi Arabia.
And the third lead?
We've got the coordinates of an Al-Samad detention camp, also used as a stockpile for weapons. We suspect the missiles may be stored there.
Any backup, sir?
Just Darcy on the comm.
Any backup, sir?
Darcy's enough. We'll want you to go in alone, recon
and shut down their radar and communications. Once that's down, we can call in air support and hit the camp hard.
No pressure.
And no backup. Get used to it. It's the job. You check out your new home yet? It's got some perks you might be interested in.
Anything beyond the weapons locker?
Thought that might hold your attention.
It did. Anything else?
A computer with a hub connection so fast you'll feel like you're going back in time.
Ooh.
What, to the Stone Age? Please.
We got dial-up here.
Encrypted emails, and if need be, access some of the weapons dealers in the area. That'll be done on your own dime, however, using whatever funds you can find in Saudi Arabia.
I understand, sir. We wouldn't want Alpha Protocol tied to any weapons trafficking in the Middle East.
Exactly. The weapons locker you already found, help yourself to what's inside. Just be sure to choose the ammo and armor you think suits the mission. When you're ready to head out, just use the front door, or access the missions from the main terminal. I'll have already uploaded all the mission specs to your PDA. You can review them at any time.
Alright, so is that it?
Ah.
Westridge. Great. Home sweet home.
Okay. So, is it fair to say I prefer stealth in this game? Prefer? Probably not. Well, I don't know. When I first played through, when I did my rookie run, I played with the assault rifle predominantly. So we're going to try and avoid using the assault rifle. We will focus on pistols and stealth, simply because that would be how Michael Weston from Burn Notice would do it. Or Michael Weston from Burn Notice would do it. For Darkstar, who just came in, we're calling this series, my stream series of this game, When You're a Spy, because that is a quote from Burn Notice, as Michael Weston would always give explanation. I think they tend to call it like spy facts or something like that. He would always say, when you're a spy, or when you're working in the undercover, blah, 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 and give info. So that is the name of the series, and we are playing as close to that character as we can. I made the hair match as close as I could, the eyes match as close as I could. And then we will go from there. So I will probably be focusing on pistols and stealth, because that matches up with Michael Weston. But that's what we're going to call it for today, folks. Thank you so much for being here. If you're watching live, stick around. We will raid someone rad. If you're watching the archive, please feel free to check something else out on the channel. I will be back Saturday at normal time. I can't guarantee it. I may be here Friday. I do not have to work during the day on Friday. I may stream Friday. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I will give notice if I am going to stream on Friday. Otherwise, be safe and be kind to one another. Bye-bye.